To the breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. Today, I want to talk to you about what some may seem controversial, uh, none other than Love's Broken Vow. Love's Broken Vows by Honey. Um, this book, very interesting to me. A little outside the box. It's about a priest by the name of Father Nicholas Gregory, who has decided or accepted his calling at the age of 7. He knew then that he wanted to serve God, and because he was Catholic, he pursued the seminary and went on into the priesthood, thus taking a vow of celibacy. Now, Father Gregory is not your average priest. He rides motorcycles, drives a fancy sports car, mentors youth playing basketball. He's very athletic, has a very nice body. And so, in mentoring a young man by the name of Tyler, he meets and is instantly attracted to the aunt and by the name of Zora. Zora is she's a businesswoman who owns, fitness facilities. So she's fit as well. There's an instant attraction, and they, at first, it's like they're trying to tiptoe around it, and then they just give in to what may have started off as lust and eventually became love. So now they have this forbidden relationship. They have to sneak to spend time together. They have to sneak to go on dates. But they know that they are in love with one another. Zora has to hide it from her family. Nicholas, because it goes from Father Gregory to Nicholas, he's trying to hide it from the other priest. But meanwhile, they're getting closer and closer and closer. So some may call this forbidden love. Let me tell you something. It actually goes on a lot more than we know. The backstory to this book, because I did actually have the opportunity to talk to Honey about Love's Broken Vows. The backstory is actually based on an actual character, on an actual person. And in recommending this book, I found out that this happens more than we know. Now, I'm a product of Catholic school education, so I knew about priests falling in love with nuns. Had no idea that they were dating parishioners as well. Leaving the priesthood to marry, the nun that they fell in love with. This book really, really, really is for the open-minded. And there's a lot of things that go on in this relationship. That goes on in everyday relationships. But like I said, there's this battle. So Father Gregory is battling between his calling and his heart. Which one will he choose? Zora, she does not want Nicholas to break his vow, or to, she doesn't want him to walk away from the priesthood. However, because she doesn't want that guilt on her. However, she doesn't want to be a secret for the rest of her life. So that's what you will find in Love's Broken Vows. I don't want to give you any more detail, because I do want you to go and pick up this book. It's a very interesting book. And again, in recommending the book, I found out that it happens a lot more than we actually know. So I definitely loved this book. I will tell you this. You should read it with a reading buddy, because you will have questions. Because, you're like, okay, what if? Well, what did you feel about this? As with any book, but this book, I really feel like you need to talk to someone about it. Me being blessed enough to be able to talk to the author, I was able to ask her my questions. Now, I will say this about the author. You guys may want to know, who is Honey? Okay, so Honey writes under 3 pseudonyms. She writes under Allison Barawa, and I hope I got that right, Allison, Honey Barawa, and also just plain Honey. I mean, there's a reason for that. And if you follow her on social media, during her live with this book release, she explains it all. But I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to pick up this book. I'm so glad that I'm able to share it with you guys. Thank you for trusting me, because I'm an open-minded, eclectic reader, and I just wish more of us were like that. I like books that make me think. What if? I like books that actually push, the mark. They raise the bar a little bit. They're not. This book is definitely different. Far more different than anything I've ever read in the industry. I don't think I've ever read anything like this in the industry, especially not from an African American author with African American characters. Did I forget to say that? Yes. These characters are African American. They look like me. So there you have it. I hope that you guys will go and pick the book up. Please remember that we are still doing the Black History Read Challenge. I just found something. Oh my God. Like, I'm so excited. It's a book that I have been hearing about. And I was digging through my chest, my chest of books one day, and out popped the book. So I'm excited about that. But back to this one. Please go and connect with Allison Honey on social media. On Amazon, like I said, she's under Honey, plain Honey. Some books are under Honey Barawa, also under Allison Barawa. On Instagram, I've tagged her if you follow Diamond's Literary World. And she's also on Facebook as, I believe, Allison Randall Barawa. I know she's like that on Instagram. So please go and check her out. Please go and pick up one of her books. I'm on to, I think, 3 more of her books. I have 3 more. One I'm so excited about. I cannot wait to share this one with you, again, because I know the backstory. So I'm excited. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to post the link to not only the book, but also to the interview, so that you guys can hear. Oh, no. She hasn't been on the show yet. I'm sorry. That was my phone call. But we will have Allison on the show coming up soon. That's on Diamond's World. So I'll post the link to the book. Hopefully you guys are going to pick it up, check it out. Let me know your thoughts. If you've read it already, please. I want to know what you think. Like, is this really controversial, or is it just something people don't think about? Okay. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, for those of you who have. If you have not, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. I thank you all so much for all of your support. Until next time, happy reading and be blessed.